Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful day outside. Actually, it's rainy, but I'm kind of feeling a rainy day. So in that sense, it's nice. It's a beautiful day. But today I thought it would be fun to do a food challenge video. I say fun, I mean, I will be completely honest and say I'm a little bit apprehensive about this just because I have 3 different things in mind that I'll be eating today and I'm a little stressed. Yeah, it does stress me out a little bit, hence why this is called a food challenge video, challenging my fear foods. And especially this week, I think it's a little harder than most just because I felt extra insecure about my body lately. Actually, I'm going to play a video for you. So just a brief context. On Monday, I went to the cardiologist and like I've mentioned in my last videos and on my Instagram, which you should follow at Kristi's_day, I've had some issues with my heart. So I went to the cardiologist on Monday and well, this video I took when I came back and I was going to post it on my Instagram, but I was having some issues doing that. So I'll just play it right now so you kind of understand what I'm talking about. Hey guys, I just want to jump on here and tell you something that just happened and I'm going to try not to cry. I went to the cardiologist this afternoon. So I go into the office and the nurse says, okay, we're going to weigh you. And so I stepped on the scale backwards, just because that's what I do when I go to the doctors now. Like, I don't really want to know what that number is because it's just never a good thing for me to know. Anyway, so I step on it backwards and I didn't say anything to the nurse. Like, I didn't say I want a blind weigh-in, and I realized like this is probably my fault, but I've never had the issue before. Like, usually if I step on the scale backwards, nothing's said. Like, it's kind of obvious that I don't want to know what the number is. Anyway, so I get off and I'm walking away and the nurse literally just says the number like under her breath. And anyway, it's not something that should have upset me. So anyways, that video was self-explanatory, but essentially ever since that happened, I haven't been in the best headspace, and it's okay. Like, there are ups and downs in recovery, and this is just one of those weeks that I've been feeling especially insecure. And it's gonna be interesting. Also, if you hear the noise in the background, I'm pretty sure those are like the mowers and they're weed whacking outside. So if you hear that background noise, that's why. But the 3 things that I'm going to have, number 1 is a chai latte. And I used to love chai lattes. Like, we would get store-bought like chai and you mix it with milk and ice, and I loved that. It was always a really special treat for me when I was younger. When I started like getting really bad with my eating disorder, I stopped drinking them because obviously I've mentioned this before, I have this fear of liquid calories, but especially anything that was super sweet. So like any type of latte, and I stopped drinking that and I started drinking plain black coffee. And for a number of years, that's pretty much the only drink I drank besides water. And so getting back into drinking chai is, well, it's not something I haven't gotten back into drinking chai, but I want to try it today because I think it'll be good for me. And anytime I think like, oh, I can have a chai or I can have like a latte or whatever, like the voice in my head, the eating disorder voice comes back and says, well, you know, you like coffee, so you might as well just have like a coffee with milk. You know, why do you need to have something that has more calories when you can have something that has less calories? But that's not the way that one should be living, right? Like, it's good to have those simple pleasures and have foods and drinks that you enjoy on occasion. And it's not about the calories. It's about, does that bring you joy? Does that bring you pleasure and happiness and comfort and whatnot? So the first thing is going to be a chai, and I will make that with you, and I'm going to probably be drinking that while I'm working. A little later today, probably in a few hours. Yeah, it's 10:30 right now, so probably around 12:30, I'm going to go to a local shopping center and I have something to return there. And I also know that there's a food court there, and I'm going to buy pizza. And I realized in my last What I Eat in a Day video, which you should go watch, by the way, I'll put like a suggested little bar up here and you can go watch that, but I did make a pizza, a store-bought pizza, and in that video I took off all the cheese, and I had this explanation where I was like, well, you know, like I don't like cheese and this is not really disordered, but it kind of is disordered because I did have a fear of cheese. And as I was editing that video, I was like, Kristi, if you're being truly honest with yourself, you know that like you have a huge fear of sitting down and eating a slice of pizza, just a normal slice of pizza with cheese. That is something that genuinely terrifies me. And that's probably one of the things I'm most nervous about today, because I can't remember the last time I just had like a normal piece of pizza without taking off the cheese. So I'm gonna do that for lunch, and then I'm going to go grocery shopping because I have to get some groceries. While I'm at the store, I'm going to buy a cheesecake slice. And cheesecake, actually, fun fact about me, used to be my favorite dessert ever. Like, I loved cheesecake. Over the years, I've just stopped eating it for a number of reasons. I used to think I stopped eating it because it was really rich and I didn't like care for the flavor as much anymore. But looking back on it, I feel like I just stopped eating it because I was kind of like afraid to eat it, and I just told myself that I didn't like it anymore. And I don't know, maybe I won't like it anymore. Like, I'll try it and maybe I'll be like, no, this is actually not something that I really enjoy. But I feel like I need to try it and see if it's like genuinely something that I just don't have a taste for anymore, or if those were just like disordered thoughts and I just kind of convinced myself that I didn't like it, if that makes sense. So right now we're gonna go make some chai and then we'll head to the store in a few hours. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm gonna drink that while I work, and I'm gonna drink all of it. Sometimes what happens is I'll go to a coffee shop, and if I'm trying to challenge myself or if I'm really in the mood for something like a vanilla latte, I'll order that and I'll have a few sips at the coffee shop, and then I'll bring the rest home and I'll say, you know, I'll drink this later. I'll just kind of tell myself that I'll drink it later. And sometimes it'll sit in my refrigerator for days and I won't drink it and I'll end up throwing it out. Sometimes I'll heat it back up to drink it and I'll have a few more sips and I'll dump it out. It's just something that does make me really nervous, but I'm going to drink all of this morning while I'm working. And you know what? It's okay. It's a chai latte. It's not gonna kill me. All right, just a quick update. It's currently 11:50 and I finished my chai. This is actually the last little bit in there. It's just like the ice that's melted, so it's kind of gross. But I did finish that and got some work done. And I'm going to actually film a video really quick. Well, I say really quick, I don't know how quick it's gonna be, but I'm gonna film another video and then I'm going to head to the store. But yeah, I'm feeling okay. It was helpful to be drinking that while I was distracted with other things, because distraction helps. Honestly, it helps when I'm not actually like dwelling on what I'm drinking. So far, so good.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless.
Can I just have one slice of cheese pizza? So I'm sitting here in the parking lot of the mall and I just came back from returning the item that I needed to return, and I bought this massive slice of cheese pizza. Lol, people around me are like, what the heck is going on? But yeah, this massive slice of cheese pizza. The lady that I bought it from, like, she did not seem very happy. She asked me, she's like, what do you want? I was like, oh, just, you know, one slice of cheese pizza. And she goes and she is taking a slice of pepperoni pizza. And I was like, oh, sorry, like I actually asked for cheese. And she's just like, this is not for you. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Anyways, so she was not very happy. I felt kind of bad for her because she's probably having a bad day. But looking at this slice of pizza, definitely my first reaction is to take off all the cheese. But we're not gonna do that. It's gonna be okay. You know, it's just pizza, and you know, maybe I'll like it better with the cheese. Yeah, we're not gonna stress about this. Okay. That was the last bite. Not gonna lie, that was actually a lot more challenging than I thought it would be. Not only was it like a lot of cheese, it was really bready. There's like a lot of like, it was really thick, and oftentimes like it was just a lot of food. And oftentimes I don't eat the crust, or I'll just have a few bites of the crust, and I don't like just eating that bready section without any sauce. And there was like a lot of bready sections, and there was obviously just a lot of cheese and oil, and it's fine. Like I'm okay. And I didn't think it tasted that good either. Like, it wasn't a good slice of pizza. I think I would have been able to appreciate it more if I thought that it actually tasted good. But you know what? It's okay. It's just a slice of pizza. It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. Well, I don't want to just say that. I don't want to just sit here and be like, I'm okay. Like, I'm kind of sad, and I'm kind of discouraged that that was so hard and that I'm feeling this way now. And I'm kind of just nervous. I'm hearing the ED voice in the back of my head saying you're just gonna gain a lot of weight now. But it's not. That's not the way it works. That's not the way it works. That was an interesting experience. That was definitely harder than I thought it would be. And to conclude this one section with pizza, I don't think I'm gonna continue eating pizza with cheese or with a lot of cheese. I think a little bit of cheese is fine. I think that adds to the pizza. I think it tastes better, but having so much cheese on there, I just personally didn't think it was very pleasant. Like, taste-wise, I don't think it tasted very good, just personally. But you know what? I can say that I've done it, and we've moved on. So anyways, this is good for me. I'll see you when I'm back home. It is almost 4 p.m. right now. It's officially 3:46 actually. And I am going to eat my slice of cheesecake. I got this at Walmart. It came in a pack of 2. There was like plain cheesecake, and then there was this chocolate cheesecake. And I'm just gonna go for the chocolate cheesecake because that's what I'm feeling right now. I will say I'm kind of surprised. I'm feeling more comfortable about this than I was even about the pizza. I'll just eat this here. I'll probably get some more work done on my computer or end up watching like a YouTube video. I don't know. It won't take me very long to eat this, but I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling okay about this. Yeah, so this is like my afternoon snack. One of my friends is coming over in a couple hours, and we're gonna eat dinner. So I wanted this to be my mid-afternoon snack. That's interesting, actually. This doesn't taste as much like cheesecake as it does like some kind of mousse or something. I don't know. I don't really know enough about food to be critiquing this, but it's good. I like it. So I just finished a cheesecake, and it was okay. It's nothing to write home about. Definitely not the best cheesecake I've ever had, but I haven't had cheesecake in a while, so it was good. I think the most stressful thing for sure was eating the pizza. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling a little too full. Like I wouldn't normally eat until I felt this full. So I'm a little uncomfortable in that sense. Having this feeling of uncomfortable fullness does bring up some negative emotions, but overall I'm feeling okay. Yeah, it's been a good day, and in addition to trying 3 of my fear foods, I've gotten a lot of stuff done, and I'm feeling all right. Definitely better than I was a few hours ago when I was eating that pizza. I'm in a better headspace, and I think this was an interesting experiment, and I'm feeling good about it. So all that is to say, you can eat your fear foods and survive. I am living proof that that is possible. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I guess we're at the end here because we've tried the last fear food. So thank you so much for watching this video. And if this is content you enjoy, definitely give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Kristis_day. And I'll continue to post content about eating disorders and eating disorder recovery. So if there's a fear food that you want me to try, just like let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll do another video like this if this is something that you enjoyed. But thanks so much for making it to the end, and and I'll see you in the next one.